Hey everyone, let's play some games. Today we're playing the Druid in the arena. It got the most votes, so that's what we're gonna go with. Let's see which cards we can get. And I think this is gonna be a pretty easy pick because I don't like these two cards very much. Even though Colma Oracle can be fun in certain rogue decks, but this is not what we're playing. So let's go with Starfall. And not a big fan. I mean, Soul of the Forest has potential, but... And then I'm looking at these other two cards, and they don't really have much potential at all. You know what, let's give Soul of the Forest a whirl. Sometimes it's amazing, even though most of the time it's not that good. Stranglethorn Tiger, decent solid minion. Living Roots, it's alright. It works pretty well together with Soul of the Forest, actually. So, it's worth considering. Like, on turn 5, could play this plus this if you already have a minion on the board. Yeah. Tiger, though. That's a good one. This one? No. Alright, let's just go for it. And then we'll go Warlord. It kind of fits with the theme, and so does Power of the Wild. And so does Cultmaster. They all fit into this deck so far. Let's go for Power of the Wild. Maybe we can have kind of like a token deck. I guess we'll see. Then I guess I should pick the more like Tidehunter. The Spider Tank though is too good to ignore, I think. And we don't have any free drops yet, so I think I'm gonna go with it. I like Starfire too though. But let's go for Spider Tank. And I think it's gonna be an Ooze. Nice solid 2-drop with some extra... Oh, another Soul of the Forest and Living Roots. And an Unstable Ghoul. Well, that's pretty counterproductive. I think we're gonna go with another Living Roots here. Force Tank Max? Why not? I wouldn't mind getting a little bit of spell power though, since we actually have... But I think something better than an Ogre. Could we get Falnas as a Drake? That would be great. Okay, so we got an Argent Squire and a Walking Infiltrator. The Squire works pretty well with stuff like Power of the Wild. Satsi Deckhand? No, definitely not. Infiltrator or Argent Squire? Argent Squire also works in case you don't have a 2-drop. Like you play turn 1, then turn 2 you can hero power plus the Argent Squire to do 2 damage. And not lose your minion. Let's just go with the Squire. It kind of fits with the token theme, right? Acid Drake. That's what I asked for. Let's go for that. Yes. Kraken. Very nice minion. And it helped us out quite a bit in our last arena, I would say. Let's get one of those. Even though Shadowed Sun Cleric would be pretty good too. Swipe. Oh man, I want all of these cards. Why can't I just get these 3 in a row here? Instead I have to pick. I think we have to go with Swipe simply because, well, we don't have any swipes yet. Even though Haunted Creeper would be excellent. Especially with the theme I'm trying to create. Of course, if you don't get any Savage Roars, then the theme is not really gonna work that well, but oh well. We can hope for the best. Moonfire, Naturalize, not excited. We don't have that many dragons. In fact, I think we only have 1 so far. So, well, maybe we'll get another one. Iron Dark Protector. Yeah, I think this is a really easy choice. We do not want a 3rd Living Roots. I mean, 2 is more than enough without any kind of backup. Okay, so we got a Mech Warper. We have, well, not that many mechs, but I guess we have some. Corruptor, we still only have 1 dragon, and it's just so bad without any dragons, so I think we're gonna go with the Mech Warper. You don't have that many beasts either, if any. So yeah, Mech Warper. I'll see, maybe we'll get some more mechs. Oh, there's one. There's not a mech, but... I mean, okay, so it's 5/5 for 5. Kind of like a tiger, but with a potential different upside. It doesn't have stealth, but we do have some mechs that it could work on. And this one, I don't just... I think I would like another mech. Because of the mech warper, right? But this one, well, we only have 2 mechs. Or 3, I guess. How many free drops do we have? We just have 2. So I think actually I'm gonna go to Tinkertown Technician because of that. Alright. I still have time to get some more. Silver Moon Guardian? Yeah, I think that's a pretty easy choice here. Savage Roar. Yes. Gonna go with that. Now we do have a Savage Roar. Now I would like a second Savage Roar and maybe even a Force of Nature. That would be ideal. Fairy Dragon? Good. Loot Hoarder? Also quite good. Berserker not so good. That's a Harveying card draw. I mean, we have an Acid Drake. We have some decent late game, so we're not too concerned about card draw. So I think I'm just gonna go with the Fairy Dragon. Yeah. Grove Tender. Sunwalker. Yeah, okay. Imp Master fits with the theme, but we're not that solid in the theme yet. Like, we only have 1 of each of those. So maybe just go with the solid Sunwalker. We also don't have any 6-drops, so kind of works out. Let's see, 2 drops. We have 1, 2, 3, potentially 4. That's a little low. Let's just get a Stalker. And again, that works with Savage Roar. Still, we don't have that Force of Nature, so it's gonna be hard to make a really big combo. But oh well. We got Geomancer. At least it kind of works with the Living Roots, but overall it's not that good. I mean, this one would probably work at like half the time. I mean, we have some late game minions. And I don't think... I mean, I know hunters love this card, but we're not really hunters, are we? Then again... It's like you can do 2 damage and they get a 2-1 for 3 mana. Not the worst thing in the world. Which one do I want to pick? I don't think I've actually played with any of these. You know what? Let's go to Gadgets and Jouster. Right? Right. Oh, that one? No, let's go with the Horse Rider because it has charge and it works together with Savage Roar. Keeping with the theme here. Ship's Cannon, 2 drops. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could use a 6th one, and the other 2 cards are not that great, so let's just go with this. I don't have any pirates, but it's still a 2-3. Starfire. Yeah, I think I would like a Starfire. And another Savage Roar. Okay. And then... So... I think this one is probably the best card of the bunch, right? We have enough 3-drops, but another one wouldn't hurt. And also it fits with the theme, with the 1/1 Silverhand Recruit. So let's go for that. And then... Oh man. I mean, I guess I should take the Raptor, right? Tempted to pick the Geomancer for the spell power because of the Living Roots, but... I mean, this one has an extra damage. It's just so much better on it as a turn 2 play. Like, versus a 2-3, this one is hopeless. So I think it's gonna have to be the Raptor. Come on, Force of Nature. Oh, another Savage Roar. That might be a little overkill. Let's see. I mean... Yeah, I don't think we need 3 of them. I am a fairly big fan of the Brute. But we are starting to have a lot of 3-drops. Of course, this... I mean... We have enough 2-drops. So I think we could probably have a fairly strong curve and then finish them off with Savage Roars a lot of the time. Or like gets a Soul of the Forest on them. We already have 2 of them. Let's go with the Brute. And then... Wow, so many 3-drops. Maybe we should get a 4-drop. Even though I think the Spider Tank is better than the Sentient Shieldmaster, like on paper. But then I'm looking, how many 4-drops do we have? We have 1. Yeah, how about we get a Shield Master? And Dark Whispers, Sea Giant. Sea Giant, I like this one a lot. I think that's, I mean, attempting to pick the Whispers and like, oh, let's get the 5 Wisps and stuff. But it's just so weak to AoE. So I think we're gonna go with the Sea Giant. And it also works if you get a bunch of minions out with living roots and all kinds of stuff. And of course, the living roots can also be used as spell power, spell damage. So yeah, I like the Sea Giant. Okay, I think if this deck had like 1 Force of Nature, it would be so much better than it is. But even without it, I think it's fairly decent. It's a little low on 4-drops. But the nice thing is like we have a lot of early minions, and then we have 2 Savage Roars, and that obviously works very well together. If you can get some early damage in and just finish them off early. Alright, and we even have some late game. A little weak on the mid game though, like with only 2 4-drops, but hopefully it'll work out. You know what? Let's go for 8 wins with this one. I think we can do it. With a Force of Nature though, I think maybe it could be like 10 or something. Because honestly, all like Druid needs is just a decent curve and some combo potential. And there you go. I mean, that's what most of the ranked Druid decks goes for, right? Like when I play Mech Druid. Just get a bunch of cheap mechs out and then finish them off with the combo. Alright.
I will fight. I must protect.
Right, we're looking for a 2-drop here. I'm not too excited about any of these. We have lots of 3-drops in the deck, and these are not my best 3-drops. So let's just toss all of it and see if we can get a 2-drop here. Alright, well, we certainly got a 2-drop. A few too many, but at least that means that we can hold on to the ooze rather easily and save it for when he plays the weapons, and well, we have other options here. Alright, I like that now you also have golden in Arena if you have the golden class. Excellent. Now you just need to implement it the same thing for cards as well. Right. I think here we don't have any pirates in the deck. I don't think being stealth really helps us here. So I think I'm just gonna play the ship's cannon. And I will not attack in here, because then if I do that, then he can just finish it off next turn, and yeah, I don't want that. So I'm gonna save it, then hopefully, next turn I'm going for getting rid of the shield and running that into that to finish it off, and then so you won't get a cheap kill on our Argent Squire. Is he doing it for us? Yeah, that would be a bad idea, I think. He made the right choice. Right, so how do we do this? I think, yeah, we just gotta do this and then just play the Stalker. That's pretty much all there's to it. So let's do that. And we play the Stalker. Right, and he doesn't really have a good way to... Like, the one that he would probably prefer trading with here would be this one. And we're kind of likely to do hero power next turn, it looks like, so...
Not on my way.
Oh, I see. Alright. Oh, and a secret. Don't like that. Swipe. I do like that. But what is the secret? If it's If it's Avenge, I don't want it to hit the Fairy Dragon. Let's could be. Maybe I do want to. Okay, so it's Noble Sacrifice. Alright. Not really a big fan of any of this. Like, I don't swipe, it's just like not really very good. But then I don't really want to play the ooze either. Then hero power. Like, what good does it really do us here? Okay, you know what? Let's keep it up. Let's just go for that very like high aggression instead of just keeping the ooze around, because I mean that's one of the downsides to an ooze is when you just keep holding on to it, waiting for that weapon, but then it never arrives, and then it would actually have been better to have a regular 2-drop because then you would have played it, right? So, well, obviously I didn't feel too great about that turn. Let's play the Silver Moon Guardian, and then we will go for the face. Alright. Good enough. Good enough. Oh, at least we're getting some damage in here. Maybe we'll just... oh right, we can play the Sea Giant. Okay. Good. Swipe could work here. But I think I like Sea Giant better. So let's play that. And then we can always swipe next turn. Let's maybe I should run into that. But it's just kind of like, then I'm giving it away that I want to swipe. And I don't want to give it away. Let's go for the face here. Plus that wouldn't necessarily work in my favor, like maybe... Okay. Oh, okay, I see. Not ideal. But, I mean, we only played one card to get that Sea Giant out, so it's not that big of a deal. We can clear the board here if you want to. And, well... We could actually do it with Starfall or Swipe. If you do Starfall... Nah, we still can't play a minion with it. If Swipe, then we would have to hero power also, which is fine, but... Which one do I want to keep? I don't really know. Let's just do this. And then we'll do that. That. Okay. Pretty close game so far. Could definitely go either way. Love to get some of our high mana minions now. Could really use them. But we're not in any real trouble yet. I mean, we have stuff to play. Kodo. Yeah, it looks like we're just gonna play these two here. Starfire? Nah. Let's play this and this. And end turn. And then maybe Starfire or Starfall next turn. Wouldn't mind him playing Muster for battle. But doesn't look like he is going to do that. Dancing Swords. Alright. Well, all spells all the time. So Starfall, 2 damage to everything. Doesn't really seem like it would help us that much here. We could kill this with Living Roots. And could Starfire. I mean, we could clear the board, I think. If we can... we need to kill one of the 4/4s with this one. Let's see if we can kill this one or draw a card. Ah, okay. That's fine. And then we can Starfire. Kill that. And then we can... oh, excellent. We can do that and that and then clear the board. And we have a fairly good hand. I'm very happy to draw this one. The Kraken. I mean, I've seen how you pronounce it. For some reason, I always forget it, kinda, and I'm not really sure. I think it's Kraken. I think that's how it is. Well, that's a card that deals fairly well with this, but I suppose at least we can get rid of the shield here, and then he'll probably trade into it. Just gotta hope, like, that's a major flaw in the plan here, because if he has a follow the rules guy, we end up in trouble. What other options would we have? I mean, you could attack into it and get rid of the shield, and then play 2 2-drops. And then, if he kills one of those with that, then we can finish it off with the Kraken next turn. I think that might be safer. You're taking a lot of damage, but Paladins are not really known for, like, killing fast, or like doing a lot of burst, I mean, right? Okay. Let's go for this. Just hope he doesn't have Consecration. Even though there's a fairly good chance that he does. And if he does, then I'm in trouble too. Mind
if I roll need?
Don't do it. Okay. So far, so good. Really nervous here. A lot of things can go wrong. It could have gone very wrong with the Kraken too, though. But let's see what he does. I'm pretty sure he would have used Consecration by now if he had it, right? So, right, he's gonna go all out for the face. Okay, taking a little more damage than I would like. But I can see why he would go for that. Okay, so... yeah, this is getting dangerous. We could do... could do 5 damage with this. Save this one for now, because then we could also get a Spider Tank out. Run that into that. Of course, doing 2 damage to everything. That doesn't kill that. He has 6 damage here. Oh, man, I'm getting nervous. 5 damage. And then do that, and that. He'll have 2 cards. He's only 2 damage away from lethal. Alright. I wouldn't mind my my big tree right about now. That was a close game, but if only I had a little more life. But of course I gave that up last turn by attacking into the... Alright. Well, I don't think we are dead, so that's a good sign. Come on, just be something super weak and useless. What could it be? Like competitive spirit or something like that. Okay. Well,
Let me think.
did you go AFK or something? I guess that would make things easier, but that's okay. Well, I guess he did. Savage Roar. Right, so I'm tempted to do Hero Power here to get some more life, but I think if we do this instead, then we have a good chance of actually winning next turn. If we survive. Really? This is gonna be how we end it? I mean, I thought at least maybe it could be like an interesting end, but I guess it'll be a decisive end at least. Alright, Well, that's the first game, I suppose. Let's play another game. I would not. I mean, we could totally have won. That's very possible, but I mean, it would have been a little more interesting, right, if we actually had an opponent in the end and not just a chair. Oh well, let's play a second game. At least we got a win. Interesting how we got those savage rolls exactly when we needed them. I won't complain about that. Alright. Hunter.
Versus Rexar. Let the hunt begin. I must protect the wild.
Alright. We have a 2-drop. Oh wait, we have a dragon. We should keep the dragon with the Blackwing Technician. So we have a 2-drop kinda-ish. I mean, I'm gonna play that on turn 2, I don't mind. If we have nothing else. And then we have an excellent 3-drop. Then we could, then we would save the coin to play this on turn 4.
Greetings.
That kinda works. Well, not so happy to see that, but... oh well. Let's give him a greetings. Yeah, definitely did not have... oh boy. Well... that's aggressive. Okay, so... Alright, let's see. I played this one... for now. The thing is... I'm kinda tempted to coin out the horse rider here. To kill off that one. I'm not sure he could kill it with that. But... indeed.
I will hunt you down.
I could potentially finish it off with hero power if you want to. Then there's also... you could coin out that now. You know what? Yeah, let's coin out this. And then next turn maybe play the horse rider to kill that. Yeah, I think that's the right choice. Because this one doesn't really work here. It's just kind of lackluster, right? I mean, it's not the end of the world or anything, but I think this is much better. Wow, okay. So this is what we're dealing with. Right, this works out amazingly well actually. Because now we just do this. And then we will kill that. And thankfully we will heal up a little bit. And then we have a great board. And next turn we can play 2 drops. Hero power, lots of opportunities. And I don't see anything terrible that he could do to us this turn. Hungry dragon, okay, well. At least we got a decent minion out of it. But that could be... I mean, we could buff everything up here with Power of the Wild. Too bad he didn't go for the face, right? That would have made it even better. If we do that, we can kill that, which I think I want to, because he seems super aggressive, right? So, let's do this. And then we'll buff everything. And kill that. And you're in pretty good shape. You have the Acid Drake, Sea Giant, Kraken. I can load. Oh, what kind of... oh, it's just one spell. Well, that's not a good trade for him at all. Okay. So, Acid Drake. And probably just run that into that, right? Right. Do that. And we're good. Well, this is going a lot better than last game, that's for sure. Even though it looked a little scary in the beginning. Things just kind of worked out. Now he's playing defensive. Let's see. If we play 2 saplings, then this will be 5 mana. Alright, so if we do that, then we can play that. I have a lot of minions already. I think I'll just trade here. Keep this one at 4, right? Yeah, I'll just unleash the hounds. I think, like, we already have enough minions, so... Plus, there's also explosive trap to worry about. Oops, we're setting ourselves up for that if we if you did it another way. Do we have lethal? That's a 10 damage plus 10. That's 24. Yeah, we have lethal. So let's do that. There we go. And this is more what I had in mind than last game. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.